sorry if I did make you like spills on your face.
Dude, don't. Cause yeah, you're hormigas.
Ay, tu room ni está bonito, so I did.
Ah, nah. No. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the freaking channel. This is episode 3 of Spooktober. As you could tell by the title, the thumbnail of the freaking video, we are gonna be reacting. We're gonna be rating mostly all of 2023's horror movies. I have my sister here too. I specifically chose her because if you know her in real life, she's a horror movie fanatic. So that's why I had to have her in this video. This is pan dulce that we're eating. We're both effing it up right now.
With leche.
She has leche. I have my cafecito. Right here, we were gonna make some iced coffee, pero low-key, I didn't feel like making it. Obviously, we didn't watch every single horror movie from this year because we obviously have lives. We're not just, watching horror movies left and right. So we're just gonna talk about the ones that we did see. Well, you watched Scream 6, huh? I haven't watched it, but since you're literally here, what do you think about Scream 6?
I think I rated I give it a 7.5 out of 10.
It was good.
Yeah, it was okay. My favorite, honestly, it's part 1 and part 4.
In April, salieron like a handful of movies, but the only one that we watched was Pope's Exorcist. Did I butcher that name? I feel like that movie was good. I liked it.
I give it an 8 out of 10. A great storyline, but I wanted more jump scares. I think they could have done a lot more with the demon.
Personally, I really like the movie. I think whoever filmed that movie did a great job on the cinematography. Very nice movie, very nice. I'm gonna give that movie a 9 out of 10. In July salió Insidious chapter, I don't know, pero se llama Insidious The Red Door. We watched that one. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of that one. I personally didn't like Insidious The Red Door. I think some of the special effects were good, but they're kind of repetitive. Because I feel like we have seen a lot of the gory type thing that they've done before in the past. Well, I have. Sorry, guys. The jump scares were pretty you could see it coming. Not saying that that's bad because it does build anticipation and stuff. But from the legacy of Insidious, you would think that they would do more creative stuff with their jump scares. But that's my opinion at the end of the day. So
I give it a 8.5 out of 10. It wasn't my favorite movie, but it was okay. I think they could have gone more into detail about the actual lipstick face demon is. They didn't really touch into his story. I feel like they tried to evolve it, but they failed in the end to give it a proper explanation. My favorite has to be the first one. The first and second Insidious. The rest of the franchise is kind of mid, but it's pretty good.
Insidious, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It was a 7.
That low. I give it an 8.5. I mean, I did like the movie, but I always expected more. The trailer, it was giving some other storyline, and then when you watch the movie, it kind of gives you a whole other perspective.
It did, because it looked like it was gonna be the origin of the lipstick face.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like in July sí salieron como que good movies. Salió Cowboy, which I do need to watch that one. We should watch it by the end of this week. And on August, sí salieron good movies. Well, I think I would only watch maybe 2. Salió The Meg, The Trench. We didn't watch that one, but we did watch the first one, The Meg 2.
But that's not horror.
Pues aquí dice horror.
I feel like that falls more under
thriller?
Yeah,
well, it is so horror. I don't know what is considered horror. I think horror is anything that scares. Okay, well, now we're gonna move on to September. Next up, we have Now we're going on to September, which we only watched 2 movies from this month, and I personally just liked one of them. The Nun. Okay, we'll just say the name already. The Nun 2. Me personally, I liked the movie. I just wish there was more screen time for the goat, the demon thing que estaba corriendo. I wish there was more screen time. I feel like that was one of the best scenes, and that's pretty much it. That's the only thing I could remember right now, but it was okay. I feel like there could have been more thrills, or no, more jump scares, but it was more of a thriller than I'm gonna stay up at night type beat.
I give it a 7 out of 10. Personally, my favorite has to be the first one because you can't beat the original ever. Yeah. But it was nice to see the Nun once more. We might get her again for the 3rd time, but not in the Nun movies. It's gonna fall under a different series because The Conjuring is more of a series now, right? Yeah.
And then there's Saw 10. Oh, it was the 10th one?
It was?
Yes, Saw 10.
Oh, yeah.
I can't read Roman numerals, so I get. Dude, Saw 10.
Saw 10 was a 10
that one was
out of
like
10.
the best one.
Yes, it was a good movie. Great storyline. Very good character development throughout the film. I loved it. There was a good plot twist too.
I just wish, like, should I say that or not?
No, because you're gonna give away the plot.
Okay, well, this one I will say, since it did come out a little bit more recently, I think you guys should go watch it before spooky season ends. It's very gory. If you're very into that, it's very gory. I kind of talked about it in my last video, so check it out if you want to watch it. Oh yeah, but we watched The Exorcist Believer. I don't know what to say about this movie.
I
don't
think
want
it's
to
a 7.5 out of 10.
It's a 6. I'm sorry.
I think they built it up pretty well, but the end was kind of like a
It was
letdown.
confusing.
Yeah.
And it was dumb. Honestly, I hate the father. Like, the father was acting up way too much.
I feel like the daughter was too, not gonna lie.
Which one? The
daughter, I forgot what her name was in the movie.
Freaking.
She's basically the protagonist of the movie.
Yeah, because the other one's kind of like a side character. Okay.
Yeah.
Which I feel like they kind of messed up. They should have put more of her story there too. Because I feel like her parents, como que they don't care about her. Low-key. And I think that's it, huh?
Yeah, that we've watched, yeah.
Like
so how many
horror-wise.
movies were they?
We've watched Hope's Exorcist.
Oh, you idiot. You forgot Evil Dead Rise.
Where?
Evil Dead Rise in
Oh,
April.
yeah. Dude, I forgot. No se mira.
Dude, it's in red. How?
You could barely see it.
I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think it was a good movie.
A mí también. I haven't watched the first one because, I mean, I like horror movies, but like...
It's more of like an 80s horror. It's not... Well, me personally, I don't really like it.
I haven't watched the first one, which I think we should watch it.
Everything looks kind of fake.
But the new one, I feel like it was good. I like the storyline. I think the jump scares were good. Like, they weren't like those cheap jump scares that like sale and sale like a big ass noise and it's all boring. I think the acting was good too. For me, in my opinion, it was believable, but it was what is that word whenever you want to describe something that looks like kind of funny?
Comedic.
Yeah, like it was comedic. It was good though. It was gory, but not that gory. I heard a lot of people saying that the first movie was more gory than the recent one.
But then again, I feel like we don't really get like, well, I could speak for myself. Like, I don't get
grossed out.
word? Yeah, I don't get grossed out when I watch gory movies.
I don't get grossed out by watching gory movies because I know that it's fake, you know. Like, también cuando sale like weird monos or well, I will say
maybe
smile.
I'll get a little disturbed, but not like to the point where I'm like, oh, I need to get up and leave the movie theater.
I want to say that we watched Smile too, but I don't know if it came out this year.
It came out last year.
It came out last year?
Yes.
Dude, I swear that movie came out this year. Honorable mention. Let's give our honorable mentions because I have to talk about that one. My honorable mention.
That one, yeah, it was good.
It was good. Like, I couldn't
it's
sleep
more of a
in
psychological like horror. Midsummer and Pearl and Hereditary, I believe. Those are like psychological horror movies.
I've watched parts of Hereditary, but the parts that I've seen, como que I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't understand either, which makes it psychological horror. Or Us too, that's like psychological.
This was good. I think that's it. But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Hopefully this put y'all in a spooky mood, and hopefully we gave y'all some good recommendations. But yeah.